So I'm here using the QualtricsXM module for Drupal, and I'm showing you what it's going to look like when you want to insert some new content into your website that uses a survey, where you want the survey kind of embedded within your article. So what I'll do is I'm going to create a news article in Contents. I'll add some content, and it'll be a news article. And in that news article, I'm going to talk about cool ice cream. And there's not much news to be given there, but notice that there is surveys that have come out of Qualtrics. It's called Your Opinion, but this was added to the news article so that you can add surveys. And this has gone through to the Qualtrics API to pull all the surveys that are available for this organization. And I might want to put the ice cream survey on this news article so that their opinion for ice cream can be placed here. Similarly, if you were doing a news story on, I don't know, say Australian government, you might have a citizen feedback or a any kind of other survey that you might have. Go into Qualtrics, create a new survey, and it should appear here. All right, so I'm going to preview that to see what that looks like. And we should see the ice cream survey appear in my very short article about cool ice cream. Bear with me while my slow computer works this out. And there is the trimmed version and the full version, what it looks like right there. So at this point, I might save that, publish it. And then go to the website to see whether my article has this survey built into it, which it will. It does take time. My computer is very old and tired, and I'm running locally here on my own platform, not in the cloud. So this is what the public might see on this cool ice cream story. Cool ice cream, yep, and a survey built into it. Notice that it's up to the very point that you were at last time on this computer that I did this survey. So that is how easy it is to author. I'm now going to delve in a little bit closer to how this actually works. And in a subsequent video, I'll show you how to do the installation of the QualtricsXM module. But for now, this is how it all hangs together. What we have is, under the content authoring, we have the QualtricsXM plugin that's set up there. That gives you a new content type. And that content type is a Qualtrics survey. So there's a token. I will be changing that token straight after this video. Here I go into my content types. So this has opened up a new content type, or the ability to create a new content type, and I've created one called embedded Qualtrics content, like that. And that's easily created by just saying you want to add some content type. And you might create a content type called research pages. And in research pages, when you save and add fields, we might want to add a field called the Qualtrics Survey field, so that that appears as one of the fields on the research pages page. Hold on to your hat. So I've already got these standard labels and bits and pieces that will appear on the page, but here I also want to have a research field, and that is of course going to be of type survey. That way, this field here, which I might want to put in at say 30, will appear and will allow the authors to select through a drop-down a Qualtrics survey that will be embedded on this type of a research page. So as I just showed you how I created a new news article, I simply added a research field to the news articles and made sure that that was embedded in the right spot. So that is actually all there's to it, not an awful lot. Now I'm going to show you some of the optional settings. This one, if you want to auto resize the frame that the survey appears in, all you need to do is copy that code, check that box, and copy that code into the header of your survey. I'm not going to show you in Qualtrics how to copy that into your header, but it should appear on every page, and in a nutshell, what it does, it posts a message. So the survey, when you go to the next page in a survey, and the height, the scroll height has changed from, say, 500 pixels to 800 pixels, it will send a message to your Drupal environment that says, hey, the size of this survey is now taller, and so the Drupal environment will reframe and resize that frame. Very clever stuff. Alternatively, you can just set specific dimensions, or it will use whatever the dimensions are of the survey.